Howdy, 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 y'all. Welcome to AMS Deep Dives, my second channel, where I have been like seriously addicted to some of these TV shows. So I thought, why not start my own deep dive channel on it? First one we're going to do is Desiree and Morgan Wallen. If you want to see the full video, I'll put a link in the description below to the YouTube channel Catfish, which is where I got this video from. Keep in mind, we're going to be growing. If the channel grows, then we will grow as far as like the webcam and better quality and better editing and stuff like that. But right now, I'm doing it all on my own, and I'm trying to teach myself as I go how to do this. This is completely for entertainment purposes only. Big giant disclaimer. And I've never done anything like this before. I do have my first channel, which is a gaming channel, which is very, very different than this. So, but you know, my anxiety is like through the roof right now. So let's just see how this goes on our first attempt at our deep dive of Desiree and Morgan Wallen.
This woman thinks she's talking to country music superstar Morgan Wallen. The two met on Instagram and quickly hit it off.
And I saw.
Okay, hold on. So, trying to figure this out. So, anytime I've just been chilling on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, I've never had like Lorenz Tate or Vin Diesel be like, "Hey, what's up?" to me. Is that a thing? Does that actually happen? Do people actually think that happens? Maybe we should have. We're gonna call it. Um, we're gonna call it Crazy for Cocoa Puffs, and we're gonna have Crazy for Cocoa Puffs moments because it's the most PC way I can think to not be mean, and say that why is this not clicking in the whole part of your brain that something is not right here. Okay, I'm done. Let's go.
Saw the video and it made sense. It sounded good. It was true. I mean, I thought it would be nice.
It was true. It made sense. So, okay, Crazy for Cocoa Puffs. We're starting it. We're not only, what, 14 seconds in and we already have, let's get a Crazy for Cocoa Puff sticker up on the screen. Yeah, okay, so Morgan Wallen, looks like he sent her a video, or he sent a video. Let's see what this is.
I just wanted to let you know how stunning you look in the picture you sent me. I also want you to know that I'm real.
I needed validation at the time, and I think I got it from this person.
I'm real.
A real boy!
Well, obviously you're real. It's a video. The video looks weird, but I'm real. Okay, if people text you randomly that you've never spoken to before, or they're like multi-million-dollar celebrities, maybe I'm real. Another Cocoa Puff moment.
This Morgan Wallen profile promised her a glamorous lifestyle
I shared my bank account information.
and a high-paying position at his company.
Bank account information. Did you also give him your home address, your social security number, your date of birth, your mother's maiden name, your first pet, your first teach? Come on, Desiree, you can do better than this. We're at three. Three Cocoa Puff moments, y'all.
We start dating, and you work under me, for me.
And Desiree
I like how she changed that. You work under me. Oh, I mean for me. The only way it makes sense to actually message somebody about working under you would be like I work for my husband's company, so you know, hello, obviously. But no, you don't. That's not how that works. You work for him, but I mean, maybe you. I got nothing right now.
felt she deserved it all.
I need a good-looking, strong, muscular man. So I thought life was changing.
But Morgan Wallen had endless requests for gift cards.
They put $6,000 in my Capital One account, told me to go buy $500 at a time gift cards. It all made sense because it's music, Apple Music, made sense.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
So the millionaire country singer, which I do love his music, he makes really good music. A couple of them I'm not a fan of, but most of them I do like. Need you to send him gift cards, and that makes sense because he's music and it's Apple Music. Does nobody like? Does she not watch like any of the read the news, watch the news, read the news, do any of the news things where it's all about people scamming for gift cards and bitcoins nowadays? I don't understand. Okay, fourth Cocoa Puff moment.
This case is crazy. It's from a woman named Desiree, and she thinks she's chatting with the country singer Morgan Wallen.
Okay, now we're going to start meeting Drew and Brienne, who is the host and the research analyzer, the analysis for Catfish over here on YouTube. Let's see what Desiree says to them.
My goodness.
Let me read her email.
Okay.
She says, it started in October 2024 when I messaged Morgan Wallen's official fan page on Instagram about his songs. Soon after, a user claiming to be Morgan Wallen messaged me. sent videos, and began to flirt with me. He also offered me a job and a chance to date him. I was asked to make large purchases of gift cards, which left me in $18,000 in debt. I need your help to uncover the truth. That's a lot of details and a lot going on.
Didn't she say somebody claiming to be Morgan Wallen messaged me? So she already knows in the back of her mind, like, the reality is there. She's just not wanting to accept it. Oh, I believe Desiree can do better than this.
That's a wild story.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
There are a lot of things that we will need to break down with her and get a better understanding of what's going on here.
Hi, Catfish team. My name is Desiree. I'm 34 and I'm from Texas. I started dancing when I was at least 4, for sure. That was my passion. I wanted to be a ballerina, a dancing ballerina.
Other than a guitarist ballerina or, I don't know, a pianist ballerina. Also, that is not dancing, nor is that ballet. I mean, I am all about no judgment. Have fun. Anytime you're dancing, dance like nobody is watching. But if you're going to record it and upload it, yeah, it looks like this. In my mind, I saw this. Not a dancing ballerina. Okay, carry on, Desiree.
I just dated a little bit, not too much, not until recently when I got engaged and got unengaged.
What did get unengaged? So we get unengaged now. Today we are engaged. Tomorrow we are unengaged. I don't. I've actually never heard that term, unengaged. I've heard we broke up, we parted. Unengaged. That's a new one.
And because of that, I needed sugar daddies. A sugar daddy
Sorry.
date with me is no less than 500. Why? Because I'm worth it. But that's the whole deal. You are the sexy woman. You are the dime piece that they're bringing into their life because it's boring. I've been with a person who's maybe 67, has spots. Some of them are just dorks and just like you go on one date, you're like, please get away from me, don't touch me, just go away.
Ew! Get off of me! Ugh, as if.
And then
Can you call them dorks if you're falling for if you think you're actually dating Morgan Wallen? And did you get unengaged because of Morgan Wallen? I have questions, Desiree. I have questions.
there are other times where I need a good-looking, strong, muscular man. Now I have an OnlyFans to pay. It helped me pay rent. It buys my groceries. I'm so grateful. And I am naked. I'm completely naked. Sometimes.
Don't believe it. Look at this.
Did we need to know that? Obviously, if you're on OnlyFans, you are going to most of the time, or at least part of the time, be completely naked. But I got the image of you dancing, and then I just got the, oh no, delete out of my memory bank.
Deleted.
Other times I'm not. Why? Because it gets boring. I would like to go back to one person, but the world's crazy, and I've never been married. I have no kids.
Because you got unengaged. Keep that in mind. Hopefully not from Morgan Wallen, but I would like to know more about this unengagement.
Desiree felt like she was ready to settle down and be in a committed relationship. She soon met someone online that she felt could be that person.
It wasn't actually online dating. It wasn't initially that. It was me complimenting country artists for their music. And that's when somebody contacted me. My story begins after messaging Morgan Wallen's fan page of 8 million followers. I sent just a message. I like your song. I had some help. I went through a very difficult time recently, and it really gave me encouragement and not to give up.
Okay, isn't the blue check mark mean that's his personal page? Because I know I have my YouTube verified. I have my Discord verified. Is it the same thing on Instagram? I don't do a lot on Instagram, so I'm not familiar. You might have to let me know that. But I thought the blue check mark meant this is like his official page, not for fans to go to, of course, but it's his page. Am I wrong?
Based off of that, I got a message to the side of that from a Morgan Wallen love. And they sent a video that has Morgan Wallen in a truck talking to me.
I just wanted to let you know how stunning you look in the picture you sent me. I also want you to know that I'm real, and all I need from you is your trust and love.
But
His mouth looks really weird, and that's bothering me. I just keep staring at his mouth. That doesn't look right. Not, yeah, just never mind.
that's what happened. And it was, they kind of just let on this story. Morgan Wallen, I didn't know what he looked like until recently. Blonde hair, dirty blonde hair, I would say. Light skin, blue eyes, I believe.
Light skin. Light, I believe it's just white. I mean, I guess there is different. No, there really isn't. Like you're tan or you're. Yeah, Desiree, come on.
He seemed charming because his music
Light
is good
skin.
and he writes his songs. If he's 5'10, willing to learn, ready to evolve, then yes, he's my type. They would say they were going to the studio, and so I would leave.
They would say they're going to the studio. She's telling on herself right here that she knows the truth. Because it doesn't say we're going to the studio. That text said I'm going to the studio, love. Um, yeah, she knows. Her subconscious is trying to scream at her. She's just ignoring it.
I'm alone. I'm at the studio. I was thinking about you. I just wanted to say hi. So I think there was I love yous in there. I was showing love and sending love to this person.
Desiree and Morgan seemed to hit it off quickly. The two were in love. Not long after, Morgan had a job offer for Desiree where they could work together and make some money.
It led to I like you and I want to.
Wait, how do we go from loves to I like you? Are we going backwards, or is this going to be like an I unloved you and now I only like you, kind of like the unengagement?
Offer you a job, and there is this company called Spherion Staffing, and I did check to see if the staffing agency exists, and it does.
He does exist. They do exist.
It's 45, 50 minutes away from where I am right now. They told me that it was for Morgan Wallen's charity for kids. It supplies music tools such as instruments to low income families with kids and offers them the opportunity.
Didn't that just say in the time of emergical? That's my word of the day, emergical, y'all. Emergency crisis. They offer finance. Wait, what did it say? We are also committed to helping communities in times of crisis, access to food, critical supplies, and more. Okay, so it does say sports and music too, but okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I understood the mission statement. I need to understand the assignment.
Income families with kids and offers them the opportunity to move forward in life and also follow a passion.
What's going on, y'all? It's Morgan Wallen. I wanted to give a donation with my foundation to the Gibbs Youth Sports. God bless.
See, his mouth didn't look weird there. I'm telling you, there's something weird about his mouth. It looked all distorted, and you know what? I bet you it's something with AI, because AI is taking over the world. I love AI for my music because I do custom music on my other channel, and the Suno app is amazing. So I do love AI for that reason. I can do custom songs with no copyright. I can not have all the instrument. Oh, it's great. Okay, I digress.
And I saw the video and it made sense. It sounded good. It was true. I mean, I thought it would be nice. So I needed validation.
I think it would be nice if Lorenz Tate showed up at my door. He is on my hall pass. You know, when you're married, you have hall passes. We each have, me and my husband each have 3 celebrities, and if they showed up at the door, you can walk away for the night, no questions asked, return the next day. Everything is great. That's our agreement. Mine is Lorenz Tate, Vin Diesel, and Jason Statham. Those are my 3 hall passes. His is Jessica Biel and absolutely nobody else because he refuses to do 2 more. He just needs Jessica Biel apparently. But Trinity, Blade, Jessica Biel, not the new Jessica Biel. It's all about the hair.
At the time, and I think I got it from this person. And it was a male, and I needed it from a male who was respecting me. I was grateful.
Wait, how is he respecting you if he's asking you to send money and scams and work under him? Giggity. Um, just questions from the audience, Desiree.
And I was offered a job and all these things, such as being a girlfriend, which is what was initially proposed to me.
I will let you be my girlfriend. Is that a thing? Like, I don't understand. And I would love to. I don't. Okay, another Cocoa Puff moment.
Start dating, and you work under me, for me, getting to live a glamorous lifestyle. So I thought life was changing.
So you thought he was gonna 50 Shades of Grey, like come in on the jet and just like sweep you away?
This more?
Oh my god, so much more.
Every woman secretly like kind of wants their significant other generally, or if you're single, somebody random to do that. But I mean, the reality is, it's not a movie, it's not a TV show. It is reality.
Desiree did go through the hiring process and even had to do an interview over Zoom. Once she was approved, they gave her instructions on what her job entailed.
So the job, I shared my bank account information. They put.
Hold on. What did she need to provide? Okay, here's requirements for the order of your permit card. Send the details below. Your address, your full name, your occupation, date of birth, phone number, email, a picture. Let this be noted that the permit card is free. You're only going to activate the card with $1,500. That's all, so do well to get back to us as soon as possible. That is so grammatically incorrect for a nonprofit. And also, that's not. No. Okay, carry on.
I shared my bank account information.
That
They
wasn't
put
in there.
$6,000 in my Capital One account, told me to go buy $500 at a time gift cards, either Razor gift cards or Apple Music cards. Now, it all made sense because it's music, Apple Music made sense. After they explained why you're doing it, what it's for, we're giving you the money, go, do your job. And the faster you do it, the sooner you can see them. And I'm.
Show me the money!
Why do you have to get gift cards quickly to be able to see your quote unquote boyfriend because he let you be his girlfriend? Or are you still in like the trial process? Like you're in like a probationary period where if you buy all these gift cards and do all these illegal things, then maybe you get promoted to be his girlfriend. And then you can work under him, not for him.
I'm a champion, man. I want to win.
Oh, you want more
So
than to win.
I got it done. I don't know. I just believed it. You build a little bit of a relationship. You start trusting people because you don't think people are going to fool you. You just think everybody's looking for love or some form of it.
And you think Morgan Wallen is looking for love. He just went through the millions of people on his Instagram and said, this one. This is the one. I mean, I guess there's like a 1% chance. It's not completely. No, it is not probable. I'm sorry, but I just don't see it.
Desiree had done everything this company had asked her to do. They transferred her money, she bought gift cards, and then she would send it back. However, they haven't held up their end of the bargain with her getting to meet Morgan Wallen face to face.
Okay, if it's a legit company, why can't they buy their own gift cards? Why do they have to hire somebody to go buy gift cards? Let's do another a Cocoa Puff moment.
The information I gave to Morgan Wallen was my social security, my phone number, my home address, my bank account information, my credit card information because they were putting money in there.
Did you offer your firstborn child and maybe the guy that you unengaged to? Was he like given a sacrifice?
What happened with that though? They revoked it after days, and I asked Capital One to please see who that came from to help me, and they wouldn't. They would not. They would not help. When
they probably have like video of you buying all these gift cards, so there's nothing to really. It's not fraud per se on your end because you purchased the money. I mean, it is fraud, but that's a tricky one.
You're kind of like holding on because something doesn't feel right, but it's because you're taught to be careful. So I was cautious, but I was also trying to be trusting. And they did say that many times. You need to trust. You need to trust.
Gives me his word, he will keep it.
So we're relying on the word of criminals.
Well, if they have to reiterate that you need to trust them, then run. Run, don't walk. Do not trust them. Like, trip the person beside you. Maybe they'll fall and they could grab them as their next scammer, but you get away.
Like, I don't know. It was just strange. I believed it. I want to fall in love. I want to have a relationship. I want to treat somebody well. I felt pretty enough. I felt intelligent enough, confident.
Because you're not. You're not dating Morgan Wallen. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but everybody wants to fall in love. I got lucky, and I am still married to my junior high sweetheart, so I am blessed in that area. And I see have friends that are single, but I don't see them being like, "Hey, Des, you know who just messaged me? You know who I'm dating today? Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. He's my boo." No, no.
enough, worthy. So it wasn't a ridiculous idea. It wasn't like it didn't make sense in my head.
Doesn't make sense. Okay then.
I felt like it was an attainable goal.
It's not an obtainable goal. I'm just telling you that now. I'm being a true friend. I don't sugarcoat things with any of my friends, so I'm going to treat you as if you were one of my friends. Not an obtainable goal. Cocoa Puff moment.
Alright, Seekers, this was a wild one. We had some doubts Desiree was talking to the real Morgan Wallen. So, Brienne and I sat down to break down her case.
What do we have so far, and what has she sent over to us through email?
So she sent us a lot of information. We have some of the bank account info. We have the charity that Morgan Wallen asked her to donate to. We also have some videos Morgan Wallen was sending her. I guess they were personalized videos.
I just wanted to let you know.
But there's only one video, not videos. I'm confused. They've only showed us one like 5 times. But there is not more than one. Again, watch. Look at his mouth. It doesn't look right.
How stunning you look in the picture you sent me. I also want you to know that I'm real, and all I need from you is your trust and love.
After watching this video back, something just seems off.
Yeah,
See,
I agree.
Brienne's got my back.
I mean, the response is like really vague, and like he's not saying her name or anything like that either. So
also,
I don't. When you send somebody a video, like when I send my husband a video, I'm like, "Hey, husband, this is for you. I just want you." No, it's "Hey, babe, hey, baby." I mean, it's if I say his name, obviously he's in trouble. That's always been our thing. But even like if I'm sending Kay a video, I'm not like, "Hey, Karen, just so you know who I'm talking to." No, that's no. Okay, not using her name is not relevant in my book.
This recruiting company that asked her to be on payroll for Morgan Wallen. I mean, this story is pretty crazy.
We got sugar daddies, OnlyFans. There's a lot going on in Desiree's life. Do we think that that plays a part in why she believes that, you know, this is the true Morgan Wallen, or?
100%. I do. I mean, this is my opinion, but something she mentioned is that she usually dates up and she is looking for a person that is stable, financially well off, for her to chat with someone like Morgan Wallen.
Maybe that's why they got unengaged. Maybe her fiance lost his job and he's no longer financially stable, or he gained 5 pounds, so he's not the strong man she wants. Okay, I'm starting to unpack it and figure it out, y'all. I'm figuring it out.
This is attainable.
In her mind. So what do we
He
start,
said
Brienne?
in her mind.
I think that we should start by asking Desiree for the additional videos that Morgan had sent her so that we can compare them and see what we're able to find. And then also, if we can confirm where this person is located, IP tracker, probably have to do more digging in this recruiting company.
All right, let's just get to work.
Over the next couple of days, Desiree sent over several pieces of information for the research team to look into. She also sent over her Instagram, where she had several videos about her dating Morgan Wallen.
So Desiree, Brienne, what do we have so far from her?
So I was noticing that she has a Instagram account and that she posts.
Hold on, I want to see what that says.
Noticing that she has a Instagram account.
This page is for the love of love. Good. Create and maintain a best life with me. No visuals of weapons on my page. Oh, okay. Nakedness is okay, but no weapons. No weapons. Just the boobies, and maybe some Peter. That's fine. We can be naked, but just, yeah. But you're from Texas. Okay, see, you can't stereotype. All people from Texas aren't gun-toting people. A lot of people think that, but no, I'm from Texas. I mean, I am one, but not everybody is, obviously, because no weapons on her page. But you know, scams and illegal things, that's fine. And nakedness. Nakedness is always good.
Account, and that she posts daily. But I came across some of the posts and they have to do with Morgan Wallen. Do you want to check them out?
Yeah, play. Why don't you play that?
Okay.
I woke up to a message that said, "You honestly thought you were talking to Morgan Wallen?" And I said yes. Why? Because I live in an honest world where when you say you're somebody, you are actually that person.
Just real quick, we no longer live in an honest world. Like I could say I'm a cat or I'm a dog now, and that's now been considered normal. So, no, you're not always talking to who you think you're talking to.
That's the world I want to move forward living in.
I don't want to move forward
An
in this world that we
honest,
live in.
truthful one.
We don't have
Okay,
that.
check out this other one.
I wish upon a star that I get to meet Morgan Wallen. I get to shake his hand and give him a hug and say, hey, you're really nice. I'm sorry for saying dumb things to you, or about you. Do you accept my apology? And he would say, I don't know what he would say.
It's nighttime, so obviously there's no shooting star. So what shooting star are you wishing upon? I just have a quick question, because obviously it's a shooting star. She even has a little emote. I'm no. Yeah. Go ahead, Desiree.
What I noticed in the comments is that she's getting a lot of heat for posting about her relationship with Morgan Wallen. People are just not very kind to her in the comments.
The internet is mean. This is why I have anxiety when I'm trying to make a video. I mean, I have all sorts of mental disorders, but my anxiety goes up 1,000-fold when I'm making a video because the internet is mean. Trolls exist. You just gotta brush them off and ignore them. Do not feed the fuel of the troll under the bridge asking you for credit cards or for just your attention. Do not give them attention. Ignore them. Like they're bullies and you're in elementary school.
Baby, please get help. This fella is friends with Morgan Wallen. Delulu. Wow. Why does she have so many comments?
Delulu. I love that expression. I can't use it because I've heard it on somebody else's channel, I think they've trademarked it. Like I never use expressions that I've heard from other people's, and if I do say it, it's because I've watched them a bunch, and then I'll be like, oh, like I said something on one of my gaming videos. It was something that Drake says from Clan Hawkins, and I was like, oh wait, nope, that's Drake. That's Drake saying. I always give credit where it's due on anything that I do.
I mean, it could be that she posts a lot, or that she's claiming to be in a relationship with Morgan Wallen.
I just feel like because of all of these comments, we want to ease things in with her and just kind of break the news right off the bat.
I agree with you. I think we should be careful the way we deliver the information, and let's just give it to her softly.
So they're gonna give it to her softly because she works, not because they have to prove that she does not work under Morgan Wallen softly. They have to prove that she's not dating Morgan Wallen, which she already knows because she said it like 3 times. So let's see how their delivery goes.
She needs to know. She needs to know the truth. That's why she reached out to us. So.
Yeah, 100%.
The team felt we had enough evidence to give Desiree the truth, so we sat down with her to show her everything that we had found.
Hi, Desiree.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm stressed a little bit, honestly. I just kind of feel, I don't know, weird about this.
Because you know the truth's about to come out and you already know in your subconscious what's actually happening.
In a good way, bad way, I don't know.
So we're going to hop into a lot. We're going to go over everything we found. I have to tell you that your story is very interesting, and you are a very interesting person. I was watching some of your first initial interview back, and I have a million questions. One of the pieces of advice that we give a lot of people that come up here and do this and reach out to us and are looking for answers, right, is to go outside and get active. But you're such an active person. Like, I saw that you train, you are a dancer, you have so much going on.
She's a dancing ballerina. Let's just get that right. She made that very clear, dancing ballerina.
This whole online thing, what exactly is the reason why you're so attached to this?
I still am confused as to if it's actually him. And that's the thing. I don't know either. I was talking to Morgan Wallen, and then when money gets involved, people get weird. Things usually get taken advantage of. Things get weird. And
so you don't get money involved, especially with $1 million or millionaire celebrity country singer, any of that. I don't know. How about just if you want a strong man that is financially secure, why are you the money mule? My brain doesn't understand why you're okay with this.
And it got weird. They ruined my life.
After we met you last, you had shared your social media with us as well, and when I went onto your Instagram, I noticed that there were some people in there commenting. They all seemed to really have a strong opinion about this online relationship that you had with Morgan Wallen.
And people are really mean. Did you notice that?
God, Karen, you are so stupid.
They're saying some things.
Have you met anybody on the internet? Even in real life now, like you open a door for somebody, they just look at you and roll their eyes, and I'm always like, "You're welcome." I'm that girl. Yeah. If somebody opens the door for you, it's polite to say thank you. You weren't raised by. I can't think of a word right now because I'm on a tangent, so we're going to continue.
They're mean.
If there's anybody that knows about mean comments, it's me and Drew.
Yeah.
Desiree, do you think that people don't understand where you're coming from in regard to the people that you date or talk to online? Because something that you mentioned to me in our first interview was that you usually date up.
Right. I date up because I was taught to do that, because you want to have somebody who's motivated and willing to do the work with you.
Why is that dating up? Why can't you date equal and have somebody motivated and willing to do the work with you? To me, when you date equal. You date somebody that complements you and you complement them, and you're perfectly imperfect for each other together. I don't understand the dating up.
Not somebody you're going to be picking up after all the time.
Specifically in this Morgan Wallen relationship.
I don't think it matters your class. It matters how you carry yourself, where you are with them as a person, not how you look to the other people, but how you're actually coming off. I mean, I'm active. I have a good personality. I have things to say. I don't know if Morgan Wallen needs a celebrity type of person or just a real person. And so that's why I don't know.
I gave him everything. I was half a virgin when I met him.
That's the truth. I don't know if I was talking to him and he was drunk, or if it was somebody faking it.
So the first thing that comes to her mind is him being drunk. Not it's a scam and somebody's just messing her out of money because she's got thousands and thousands of dollars missing now. It's that he was drunk. All those times, hours and hours of conversation. How does he sing any songs or write any music if he's always drunk?
It looked like Morgan Wallen.
I mean, how serious are you about dating Morgan, the real Morgan Wallen? And
I don't know. If it were to work out, that'd be great. But I always have a plan of action. Act like it didn't happen until I'm okay to deal with the pain. And then
I do like that plan because that's how I am when something bad happens. I ignore it completely. I'm not one of those let's communicate and talk about it and work through it. Let's leave it on the floor, step over it, and pretend like it's not there. And then when I'm ready to come back mentally, then we can discuss it. But no, I'm with her on this.
Slowly just kind of like let it drip out, and then heal, and then drip, heal. And then eventually I've done enough where I can just release completely, do a good yoga session, go to the sauna, and then I'm done.
Well, I think it's time if we jump into the research.
Who needs therapy when you have yoga and a sauna? Is it goat yoga? I've heard that's a lot of fun and it gets you giggling.
You ready?
Yes.
So I noticed that Morgan Wallen had signed up with a new agency back in summer of 2024. So I had reached out to this agency and I asked them if they can confirm if Morgan had ever been in a relationship with you, if he would ever reach out to anyone using a staffing agency, and they still haven't replied back to me. Even after this video, if they do reach out to me, I will share any information with you. But I just want to let you know that as of today, they still haven't reached back out to me.
Brianna's so sweet. Like, I absolutely love the way she approaches people and situations. Drew, too. They're just so, I don't know, they're just very good with how they interact with the people that are on their show. They do an amazing job.
Okay, that's okay.
So let's go over the profiles. I did some digging and I looked into that username and I could not find any profile attached. So it no longer exists. But there's no confirming that Morgan Wallen is the person behind these profiles or if he owns these profiles.
Oh.
Spherian Staffing Agency. You shared their contact information. I messaged them from my spare Skype account and they never messaged me back. I just did a simple message. Hi, how are you? I have some questions. No message back.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get anywhere with these people. I've tried on Skype, I've tried calling them. I wanted to ask them these questions just to confirm if they have any association with Morgan Wallen, and I can't even get anything out of them.
At least let him meet me. I think you're great. I've gone through hell to meet you. Can you please meet me, see me face to face, or at least just say, hey, your name's Desiree. My name's Morgan.
Denial is a normal part of the healing process that we'll explore.
The reality of that, though, is that Morgan had nothing to do with this. It is not his fault. So he's not going to come out. I mean, maybe he would. I don't know. I don't know him personally, so I can't. I'm just speaking. My opinions are all this channel is. But I don't see him being like, how many thousands of people probably get the same scam every day that fall for it? Like, no.
Because I went through hell, really.
Man, I didn't even touch that girl.
So you feel like because of everything you've gone through, at least if he can just meet you face to face and confirm everything.
Yeah, he doesn't owe me anything. He owes me nothing. He owes me nothing. But
I owe you nothing.
it would be nice, because there have been people that have been following this that were. I hope y'all are together someday, or.
I really want to be honest with you, and that mindset is the reason why people fall for celebrity scams.
Yep.
It's the act of, hey, I'm putting myself out there. It's worth a shot. It could be. It's a long shot, but that's one of the reasons why people are fall in this trap.
People
do you as a person still get to make decisions? That's the question I would love to know about today's society and celebrities.
I would assume that Morgan Wallen makes his own decisions on who he dates. I don't.
Well, then why not, right? Why not maybe on social media?
Learn a valuable lesson. That's not how the world works, you don't always get your way.
Celebrities don't need to online date, right?
I just believe in miracles. I believe in miracles, and I believe that I'm worthy. And nobody's going to fool me out of the man. If he were walking down the street and I didn't know him from any kind of music video, would he turn his head and look? Yeah, he probably would.
She really, really. Wow, you got some confidence, girl. I need some of that.
Probably would.
And look, I just want to let you know, this is not me trying to tell you that you can't date here or date down or date wherever, right? It's just me telling you that this is how people fall for scams. This is all one big fat lie.
I can't lie!
Morgan Wallen has nothing to do with this. We couldn't find anything that connects the real Morgan Wallen to the profile that you're chatting with. I want you to know that we have your back. After hearing all of this stuff, I know it's a lot on you, so we have your back. At the same time, it's not realistic. It's not realistic. From a friend to a friend,
Then let's.
How softly was that? I mean, I guess they started out softly, but with her not grasping it, I think he had to get a little bit more to the point. So, well done on Drew's part. Somebody's just not understanding what you're saying, and you're trying to deliver the news to them in a caring manner so you don't hurt them. Yeah, I like his execution.
Let's go that way. Okay, then I was scammed. I said I would be fine. I hope the guy finds somebody. I hope he's not jaded.
You put a goal out there, anything's achievable, right? If you have the right mindset and you have an open heart, I agree with everything you're saying. Unfortunately, scammers look for people just like you to take advantage of, and that's what's happened.
To scammers, what are you doing? You're wasting your life.
They're making
You're
money.
wasting your family's life, your lineage. You're just trashing everything that everybody worked so hard for 2,000 years plus. You're insulting everybody.
Shame on you! Shame on you!
They really are. Scammers do suck. But you gotta be more aware and not fall for the scams. Like, my mother-in-law fell for one a few months back. Not a romance scam or anything. It was a Cash App scam. But you got to be careful. Social media is crazy now, and with everything being on your phone, on your iPad, on your tablet, on your computer, they can get you. They can get you real easy.
pathetic.
We've talked to a lot of scammers online, and every time I strike up a conversation with one of these guys, they hit me with a million questions. So it's not necessarily that they're reading your energy, it's more so that they're sizing you up. And then they come up with a scam that works to the information that they found out, and that leads to the scam.
Yeah. Well, moving forward, I'm gonna just not even worry about Morgan Wallen anymore. Just whatever. He doesn't even know who I am, so whatever.
Whatever.
We felt we were finally getting through to Desiree about this Morgan Wallen profile that had been scamming her. We had some more research the team was able to dig up, and we wanted to reveal it to Desiree.
Morgan, he sent you a few videos, correct?
Yeah, I have videos of Morgan Wallen, yes.
And so there's one in particular where he's talking to you and he's saying you look beautiful today. He's in the car. So I ran a reverse image search and I found a handful of matches for that same exact video. And what I found was that the video that was sent to you was an AI video.
Called it. Nailed it. Called it.
Not Morgan Wallen that created that video. It was someone else that had taken that video and had altered it. The real video was created back in 2022, and he even talks about the date of the video and how he was excited that his fans were hyped about his last album. I believe it was Dangerous.
January 8th, so that means it's been a whole year since we dropped Dangerous. You know, sometimes it feels like it was yesterday. Sometimes it feels like it was 5 years ago.
When we
see, his mouth looks normal in that video.
Looked closely at the video that this person sent you, their mouth and their teeth were moving simultaneously. And that was a huge red flag, because how often do you talk and your teeth move too? You know?
My grandma's do.
But we had to zoom in really close. It definitely looked like a legitimate video.
Oh, no, it did not.
Well, you know, by doing this, I already got the point. Can we stop now?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
It doesn't make me feel good.
Wow.
None of this makes me feel good. I need off. I gotta go to Pilates.
I mean, we didn't pull
I know, I'm
all of
pissed
this
that they're
to
gonna get
piss
away
you
with
off.
it. I'm so pissed that they're gonna get away with it, and then my credit card company is not gonna fucking believe me. And then I'm gonna have to fucking file for bankruptcy. Fuck.
This is why we don't fall for scams.
I gotta go, you guys.
Okay.
Poor girl, though.
This interview ended on a pretty rough note, but the next day, Brienne gave Desiree a call to reassure that we had her back.
This is why I love Brienne.
I know the way that we left off with our final interview, revealing all the information to you, and I know it was super upsetting. Me and Drew, we're here for you. We didn't take it personal, but we want to be here for you. We want to give you an opportunity to just wrap up the video and let us know how you're feeling about how that ended, what's going on with you right now, and just kind of clear the air. And I know that you text me, but we'd love to hear from you and just expressing, you know, everything that's going on right now.
You know, I don't think somebody like that would actually go out of their way to hurt a person. Mm-hmm. So like Morgan Wallen, nobody would do that. I mean, come on, it has to be somebody sneaky and evil and lame. So I mean, of course, it was just more of the, you know, once you realize, you're like, okay, yeah, but how am I doing now?
Yeah.
I'm okay. You have to be okay. I mean, what? You act like a dork and get stuck somewhere and move forward. So I move forward.
That's awesome. That's great to hear. It does look like you're having a great time wherever you are, and you've sent me some really cool pictures.
Thank you.
You're at the Carolina Ballet?
I was at the Carolina Ballet, yes. It was so beautiful.
And I see that you're out there enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
That's awesome.
Making the best out of everything. You have to learn, even if you're put in a really weird situation, you have to be okay, you have to love yourself, and you have to get better.
It's true. Those are great words. That's awesome, Desiree. Well, I'm glad that you jumped on this call with me, and I'm glad that you were able to see light at the end of this tunnel here, in regard to the situation you're in. And I'm just happy for you that you've moved on. And if anything happens, any new information resurfaces, I will definitely reach out to you and share that with you.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Y'all take care.
Oh, you too. Best of luck. Thank you, Desiree. Bye.
So all in all, it was a romance scam. So I mean, just if a celebrity messages you, just you could talk to him, have fun. I love to mess with scammers. It is so much fun. Anywho, this is my first video. Like I said, my anxiety is through the roof. As we do more and more videos, it will slowly start coming down. If you have an idea for a TV show, a movie, a true crime that you want me to do a video on, please leave it in the comments below. And also, if you don't mind, leave what time you're watching the video in the comments below so that I know what's a good time to be uploading. I'm going to try and upload at least 2 videos a week. But again, I have my gaming channel, so if you're interested in video games, it's at Army Mom Strong Gaming here on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching, and be the change you wish to see in the world. Later, y'all.